Do you want to solve this?
What?
Do you know what that means?
Like beating up someone?
You're under arrest for attempted murder in the first degree.
Wait, what?
Just hours after a vicious attempted murder, 17-year-old Joseph Good was caught on camera fleeing the scene. But as detectives reviewed the footage, they uncovered something even more disturbing. Joseph wasn't acting alone. Together, Joseph and his reckless accomplice left behind a devastating trail of evidence that would expose their crimes and lead investigators to the twisted woman orchestrating it all from the shadows. On July 10th, 2020, police in Bellevue rushed to an apartment complex after a terrified woman reported hearing non-stop gunfire erupt from the parking lot below her window. Hiding on the floor in fear, she begged officers to arrive before someone was killed. When police reached the scene, they found Baron Lee collapsed beside his car, suffering from 9 gunshot wounds. Even while fighting for his life, Baron's only concern was his 7-year-old disabled son, Eric, who depended entirely on him for care. As surgeons worked desperately to remove 6 bullets still lodged inside his body, detectives began hunting the people responsible. The attack had allegedly been carried out by 2 17-year-old shooter Joseph Good and getaway driver Quincy. But what stunned investigators even more was who they claimed hired them: Baron's own ex-wife. At just 17 years old, Joseph Good sat in an interrogation room as detectives read him his rights yet again. This time for attempted murder. In the next room over, Quincy agreed to speak with investigators. Unlike Joseph, Quincy had a spotless record, making his involvement in the shooting all the more disturbing.
When was the last time you were down in Bellevue? You probably noticed we're from Bellevue PD, we're not from Mount Vernon PD.
Uh-huh.
When was the last time you think you were in Bellevue?
Last time, like, officially, like, I was down there, like, moving, walking around and stuff.
Well, I mean, what's officially versus unofficially?
Because, I mean, I drove and passed through Bellevue and drove and passed back Bellevue, but I haven't really been to Bellevue since, what? I haven't been walking around Bellevue since COVID started. I mean, I went down there, me and my friend drove around, and then we went back, didn't find anything to do, got bored.
Who was that you were down there with?
A friend.
You remember who?
Yeah. But may I ask what this is all about, though? I mean...
Well, yeah, we had an incident in Bellevue, and that's what we're here to talk to you about. They told you what you were arrested for, right?
No, they didn't. I was asking, and they were just like, shut up and just wait for the detective. That's all they told me, and I was...
Okay.
Yeah.
So like we said, it's a pretty serious thing, but as we said, right now we think you're more minimal. But
What do you mean by that?
Minimal in your involvement in it? Like, I think there's other people that are more... I don't know how to best explain it. So there's other people that obviously have played a greater role in what happened.
I'm not catching them.
Oh, that's fine. I think as we talk about it, it'll probably make more sense, but...
Okay. So, to be clear, you're under arrest for an assault.
An assault?
An assault, yes. And it's a pretty serious one.
What assault?
Do you want to solve this?
What?
Do you know what that means?
Like beating up someone?
That's one version.
Harming another human being, yeah.
Harming another human being. So, like, just beating someone up? Like,
This one's a little more serious than that. This one involved a firearm.
a firearm?
Mm-hmm.
What firearm?
In this particular case, it was a handgun.
A handgun?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the good news is, like we said, we think your involvement was minimal. Okay?
Minimal?
We think,
That's it.
like you said, we think there are other people who are more responsible for this than you are. Okay. Which brings us back to the last time you were in Bellevue.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that you were down there, but just kind of turned around and came back.
Yeah.
Okay, do you remember when that was?
No.
Ballpark?
I was, me and my, we went down there and we came back. We were high. I mean, I'm coming out straight on with you guys. I mean, yeah, I smoke and everything. We're high. We just got bored at home. We just we went for a drive. We like drives. I'm a car guy. I like to drive, feel the wind and everything.
Just to be clear, we're talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
Just to be clear, yes. I promise that. Just remember, I wasn't drinking or anything.
You smoked, but you didn't inhale. Great.
I mean,
Old enough to remember that. That was a Bill Clinton.
Quincy quickly falls back on a classic interrogation tactic, repeating detectives' questions back to them to stall for time and think through his answers. But the investigators don't stop him right away. Instead, they let him get comfortable, building trust before confronting him with the mountain of evidence waiting to tear his story apart.
Do you remember who you were with?
just my buddy, my best friend.
Yeah, what's your best friend's name?
Sorry, go ahead.
He's your best friend?
Yeah, my best friend.
So, is there any reason why might tell us you weren't his best friend?
Well, I mean, we haven't really hanged out much. We've been getting in arguments a lot.
What's going on?
We're disagreeing on certain things about why he's been I don't know, he's been really I've been inviting him to go hang out and stuff. He's like, nah, I'm busy, blah, blah, blah. And I just been home getting really depressed and stuff, no one wants to hang out with me. I'm getting bored and lonely, you know?
Yeah.
And so he's been doing his own thing. I haven't heard from him. I've only hanged out with his sister. I've been hanging out with my friends. I've been going to the parties. I don't know what he's been doing.
Yeah.
But
I heard word on the street he's trying to hook up with some gang.
Oh, really?
I don't know. That's what I heard. He's hanging out with some other guys or
Wow.
maybe some gang involvement or something.
Nah.
Know anything about that?
I don't know anything about that.
So the last time that you went down there and you were with, do you remember which car you were driving?
I was driving a red truck.
Red truck. What kind of truck? Whose truck is it?
My dad's.
What kind of truck does your dad have?
It's a 1995 Ford F-150.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
Is it like a crew cab?
Single.
Single cab?
Do you remember where you wound up in Bellevue? Like what part of Bellevue you were in?
No. It was late, and then we stayed the night at this little place past Bellevue a bit. Probably towards, it was past Bellevue, but I think we were heading towards, what was it?
Which direction?
The pass. We were heading towards the pass. So we went from Bellevue.
Towards North Bend area?
Yeah, we were around there. We stayed the night somewhere.
You said at a hotel?
No, I stayed in my truck because I was low on gas and I didn't want to put gas until the morning. And so the next morning we slept in the truck. We woke up. It was cold. So we start the truck. We left around probably early in the morning so I could get home before 12 or 1. And so we left, drove all the way back.
So here's the deal. Like I said, we have some information that you went to Bellevue and that you were involved in what we're talking about, what we want to talk about. We know that was there with you, just like you said. We want to give you the opportunity to tell us what happened. We basically already know what happened. We're giving you an opportunity because one, like I said, we don't think that you were that involved. But if you try to cover up or kind of sugarcoat your involvement, then that's going to look bad on you. I've always told people, there's two types of people in the world. There's the ones that do something and make a mistake, and then they own up to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, yeah, I did something wrong. Then I admit it, I did something wrong. And those people get their punishment. There's people that do something wrong, and then they say, no, I never did anything wrong. And when it finally comes to fruition, people find out it's a whole lot worse, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've ever seen that in life, but that, so when you have the opportunity, like you do right now, we're giving you that opportunity to kind of tell us what happened when you were here in Bellevue, or in Bellevue.
Mm-hmm.
We also know that there is another person involved that needs to be held accountable for a much larger role in this than you seem to have played. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a big part of what we're interested in today. All right?
Okay.
And there's a reason we're talking to you, because we've already talked with
Okay.
So we know there's more to what you guys did when you were in Bellevue than what you're telling us. Because we've already talked with him.
Okay.
Okay? So, you want to tell us your side of what happened and what your involvement was?
We went. I was parked on a hill. Like I said, my truck was acting funny.
Okay.
And I started it. Said he was gonna go look for something. I didn't really know. I didn't. And then next thing you know, I turn on my truck. It's ticking. My windows are rolled up and everything. I'm just chilling, and he just comes back and he just said, "We gotta go."
Whose idea was the trip to Bellevue?
Idea?
Yeah.
His.
Did he tell you why he needed to go to Bellevue?
Not really.
When did he tell you that you needed to go to Bellevue?
I don't remember.
Was it that night?
It was. Okay, I can't really remember because I was on shrooms.
That's
Yeah, I
just
know.
I was on shrooms.
So you went smoking shrooms for the first time?
Yeah, I was on shrooms. I was tripping hard and stuff,
Mhm.
and I mean, I did smoke too, and that intense to my trip and stuff, and he was just all like, let's go to Bellevue and stuff, and I was agreeing with him and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it was that night? This wasn't something you guys had talked about earlier in the week, like, hey, let's go to Bellevue on Friday?
Not really, no.
It was just that morning that he grabbed you and wanted to go?
Mhm.
And you guys drove down that morning, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't the night before, you didn't sleep in your truck? Okay.
As Quincy tries to lie his way through the interrogation, his shaky answers and nervous demeanour make it clear detectives aren't buying a word of it. And there's a reason he's starting to crack under pressure. Investigators had already uncovered text messages exchanged days before the shooting, revealing that Joseph Good allegedly offered Quincy $5,000 to drive him to the attack. Joseph needed a getaway driver for one painfully ironic reason. The 17-year-old only had a learner's permit. But after the failed hit, the only lessons waiting for him would come inside a prison cell.
So once you get there, he gets out of the car, what does he tell you?
He's all like, I'll be back. And I was like, where are you going? He's all like, I'm just going to go walk around. I'm tired of sitting in the truck. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to go walk around. I'm not wearing the right type of shoes for these because at the time, my shoes, I don't want to get them.
Shoes.
Thank you, but they're dirty already. But at the time, they were brand new. And so I was like, I ain't walking. I already creased them enough from pushing in my clutch a lot. So I'm just chilling in the truck. And then my truck starts ticking. And I'm just trying to figure out what it is. Open my hood and everything. I start checking the engine and everything, and then I get back in my truck. I pump music. I start texting, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? And then text back, and then you see him walking, and then he gets back in. He's like, let's go. And I was like, where were you? And he's like, I was just walking, like I said. And I was like, okay.
Because, he said he got out a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
So he said he left and came back, left and came back.
Mm-hmm.
So you just it was just one time. Was it one time or was it multiple times? Or?
I mean, there was the gas, and then probably when we took a piss.
Well, I meant after you parked.
Oh, after
he gets out and he leaves.
Yeah.
Where you drove away without him?
Yeah, I did, because my truck was ticking.
Okay, so where'd you go to?
I just drove down to the light. I took a left, went to the gas station, flipped it, went back right to the same hill, and then I was waiting for him, still texting him, where you at, where you at, nothing. And so I stayed parked for a couple more minutes again, and then I turn my truck back on, it's making that ticking again. And so I drive it again, back down to the light, around the gas station, and then back. And I text him, I'm like, bro, where you at? I didn't get no response.
One of the times drove through, or actually a couple of times drove through the apartment complex too?
Yeah, because I was trying to find him at first. I mean, the third time I went, I was like, okay, I'm gonna see where he's at. Mm-hmm. So I just went driving around because I got bored too. So I was just driving around. I went across, down, I went all over. And then I went down the road more, came back, went towards the store. I couldn't spot him anywhere. So I don't know where he went.
And then You said he came walking back last time, but he told us he came running back.
Oh, really?
Any reason why he said he came running back?
I probably saw him as he was walking. I mean, I'm over here tripping on shrooms. I mean, everything's different perspective. I can't remember time. I can't remember exact date. I mean, it's the mind games.
You said you went through an apartment complex, but you had dropped him off and he got out.
Not at the apartment complex.
Not at the apartment complex, you didn't drop him off? Where'd you drop him off at?
I was on a hill.
You're on a hill?
Yeah, like towards a tennis court, I think.
Why did you go there?
Because I was just parked there. He said pull over, and he's like, I'm like, okay. And I just stood there. And he's like, I'll be back. I'm just gonna go for a walk. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna stay here because I don't really want to waste any more gas. So I just stood there, listening to music on my phone, playing games, waiting for him. Nothing. And then I finally was like, okay.
Recognize that truck?
Yeah, that's mine.
It's your truck. So you see the date there on the bottom? It's actually kind of backwards, but just kind of ironic. The date's backwards. The month is in the middle.
The month is in the middle, yeah. The 10 is
Even though if that was October 7th, that'd be yesterday. But we obviously weren't there yesterday. It's July 10th, 2020.
Okay. Yeah, that's my truck.
So that was your truck going into this parking lot here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's right there by that hill you were talking about. So
Yeah, I was parked like probably right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I stood there, letting cars go through and everything. And then I turn it on, starts ticking, check the hood and everything.
Yeah. So you pulled in here, you parked, actually you pulled in, and then you pulled out, you drove, and then you parked on that side of the hill. And after you parked, went walking by.
Yeah.
And so at 6:40 he walks in, and then we have other ones where he walks in, walks out, walks in, walks out. And your truck, like I said, goes out. There's also traffic cameras everywhere in the city of Bellevue. Comes back, gets in the truck. Does he tell you what he did? Doesn't talk about it at all.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Did he show you the gun he had?
He had a gun.
Did he show it to you?
Not that I remember of. Like, I was on shrooms. I mean, I can't even remember when I was on shrooms.
Okay.
To be honest with you guys, I mean,
Okay. So what happened after you left there?
we just drove back. I mean, the only thing was weird is, I don't know, he just kept saying, we gotta go, we gotta go. I was like, well, why? And chill out. What's wrong? And he's like, nothing, just, I wanna go home already. I was like, okay. And we drove back.
By now, Quincy should have realised just how doomed they were. Detectives had already reconstructed nearly their entire trip to Bellevue, from the drive there to the frantic escape afterwards. Surveillance footage even captured Joseph Good returning after the shooting, sprinting back through the area moments later. As investigators pointed out, that wasn't the walk of an innocent teenager. It was someone running from the consequences of what he had just done.
Because we have, so this is when you leave Bellevue, right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is Lakemont, Newport, and this is at 8:26. You're leaving Bellevue. We were able to get the license plate from that picture there, which is how we knew that your pickup was there. And so this person here in the car,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're driving, always wear the seatbelt under his arm like that? Always wear the seatbelt under his arm like that?
A lot of people don't wear seatbelts in my car.
Well, he's got one on.
He wears it. He just wears it under his arm.
Yeah, he does.
Is that
Is that a regular thing?
Yeah, all my friends do it.
all your friends do?
Yeah.
Right. But does it as well?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, I'll do it where I just have it behind me. I'll just have it there.
So you can see there. There's there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you agree it's your truck?
Yeah.
This is on July 17th. And this was the same one on July 10th when you guys came back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So in the truck with you. You guys drive to Bellevue, you come back. So you don't know what happened when got out of the truck at all?
No.
You don't know? Do you know anything that happened up in this apartment complex?
No.
No, you don't know anything at all?
No.
Okay. So, I want you to be honest with me. Okay. I know that you know what happened.
What do you mean?
I know, so this is, I don't ask questions I don't already know the answer to. Okay. So I know that you know what happened.
I mean, I was on shrooms. I mean,
Okay. So,
I'm being honest. I mean, I'm telling you guys everything, but
all right. I'll show you this picture.
that.
You see the time right here?
12:05.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do you recognize anything about that picture that looks unique?
Looks unique.
Yeah. I mean, what does this look like it is? Just the format of the picture itself. Not what the content is, but like if I take this whole picture away, what do you see up there at the very top? Like if you look here, here, and here, what do you see?
Phone percent, like the time and stuff.
Yeah, what do you see that on?
A phone.
A phone, right? It's a screenshot. You've seen screenshots before, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know whose phone that screenshot came from?
Cool.
It's 12:05. This was a screenshot.
Okay.
Which phone do you think that was came off of?
I don't know.
So I found that image on your phone.
On my phone.
See, we have the ability to write warrants
Mm-hmm.
to Apple, and we can get information from them. And anything that you do on your phone goes out in the cloud. You know what the cloud is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this picture was on your phone. It was a screenshot from your phone. It was taken at 12:05 on the day of the shooting.
Okay.
The shooting occurs at 8:24. You drive back to Mount Vernon, and at 12:05 you look up this shooting,
Okay.
and you take a screenshot of it, and then you deleted it and put it in your expunged folder, which is where I found it. Then the next morning at 5:05, you took another screenshot of the same thing, different news media. I don't have that picture with me, but you took another one following up on that. So that's how I know you know what happened there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Why would you be looking to see this? What happened there?
He probably told me when I was on shrooms.
He told you on shrooms that he went there?
Probably.
What did he tell you he did?
I don't really remember.
You don't remember what he told you?
I was on shrooms all day.
Okay.
And then I took acid the next day.
So remember, we already told you that you're part.
Yeah. I understand that, yeah.
Right now, you're driving somebody to Bellevue to commit a crime and then bringing them back from Mount Vernon. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to make more crimes by lying to us about what your involvement was in it, or what you know about it, or what he said to you?
I don't know much about it. I mean,
What did tell you?
nothing. I mean, he just told me to go to Bellevue. We went. He did his own thing. Next thing you know, he got back in. I'm tripping on shrooms. He just starts saying we gotta go, and he's all like, check the news. Check the news when you get home and stuff. And I was like, why? This and that. He's like, just do it. And I was like, okay.
So told you to look at the news to see what happened?
Mm-hmm.
It's striking how selective Quincy's memory becomes during interrogation, repeatedly blaming his gaps on being high on mushrooms while avoiding key details, while Joseph Good has far less to say and would not be pleased hearing what Quincy is revealing to detectives. Investigators believe this was not a random shooting, but a failed assassination targeting Baron Lee. Baron was previously married to Sharon Rose Kelly, and after the birth of their son, who developed a disability due to medical malpractice, the relationship collapsed amid allegations of affairs and refusal to care for the child. When Baron attempted to divorce her, Sharon allegedly made false claims that he abused her and their son, which resulted in her initially gaining full custody. Within the first 3 months of the child being in her care, he was hospitalized 5 times, leading to Baron regaining custody just weeks before the shooting. Investigators believe revenge and custody disputes were central to the motive, but how Sharon allegedly came into contact with the 2 teenagers to arrange the attack is still under investigation.
Do you know have a gun?
No.
You ever seen with a gun?
No.
Okay, don't lie to me. But remember, have you ever seen with a gun?
Probably when I was on shrooms, yeah.
Have you ever seen firing a gun?
No.
Have you ever seen Snapchat videos of firing a gun?
Snapchat?
Yeah, Snapchat.
Not shooting a gun.
You've never seen a video of shooting a gun because he sent one to you on the 13th of July.
I didn't get no video. I promise that.
Alright, well, I can go pull it up. I have it on my laptop.
Pull it up. I didn't. He didn't send me anything.
Not shooting a gun here. I'm just shooting a gun out shooting out on the hillside.
On a hillside?
On a gravel road.
Oh, then probably, yeah.
Well, you just said you've never seen him with a gun.
I mean, yeah, we've shot guns at his house. At his dad's.
What kind of guns?
12 gauge, little 22, like a rifle.
What about handguns?
His dad has a big one. That's all I know of. And then a little small one.
A little small one, what?
A little small gun.
What kind of gun?
It was all black.
And where does he keep that?
I don't know.
He's got a little small black gun. You know what caliber that is?
No. I don't really know much about guns.
What would you think? Your truck drives there. It goes up there. You drive around an area where somebody is shot and killed,
Mm-hmm.
and the person who shoots and kills him gets into your truck and you drive him back to Mount Vernon.
That's what it pretty much sounded to me, too.
Yeah? I mean, what does that make you?
Bad guy, apparently, for being on shrooms and doing stupid and listening to someone else.
Yeah. Do you know who this person is? No, that's not a fair depiction. We'll go with this one. You ever met that person or know who that person is?
Mm-mm.
You have no idea?
No.
No. Do you know the Kelly family?
No.
No. Name doesn't ring a bell to you?
Kelly family? No. I know Kells, but she's white and skinnier.
So, I'm curious about the discussion that you and Joseph had.
All that's pretty much half blank.
Tap blank. He hasn't talked to you about since then?
Mm-hmm.
Because I find it hard to believe that you download those two things and then you don't have a discussion, and then he sends you a Snapchat video of him firing the gun a few days later after he says, hey, look what happened.
I screenshot it, so I didn't tell him about it.
You just told me he told you to look
Yeah,
at
he
the
told me to
news.
check the news, but
Yeah.
he didn't really say anything after that. I checked it, I screenshotted it, I kept it, and I deleted it. I mean, I didn't really text him about anything.
Obviously, you've known all of this before, but you're like playing coy with us. And most people, when we bring them in here, when we tell them, hey, you're under arrest for a serious assault, in this case, an attempted murder, they become a little bit more cooperative, like, hey, I don't want to be involved with that at all. So this is kind of like your last chance to tell the truth. Tell us what your involvement is, because I don't know if you want to be wrapped up on or on side, or if you're looking out for what's best for going forward, because people are going to be held accountable, and I want you to tell me the truth, because like I said, I don't believe that your involvement is as great as the others, but if you're going to lie about it, then other people are like, well, he lied about this, so he probably knew about everything else because he's covering up for it. So you need to tell us what you knew.
I didn't know much. He just told me. I mean, like I said, I was on shrooms. I'm not lying about that. You can ask Jada. I was on shrooms.
I know you were on shrooms. I saw the videos of you and Jada swimming through the thing with the little thing on top of her head that she sent you. Right? Like I said, I've seen all the Snapchats. I've got all of that. This is why I know that you guys were there. This is why I know what happened.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay. So, this is your chance. What did tell you?
He just told me I have to say anything pretty much, to be honest with you.
Okay. So, did he tell you?
I saw it. I did text him, like, bro, what did we do? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, don't worry about it. you'll be fine. I was like, bro, it's not okay. Why? I was tripping on shrooms and stuff, and after that, I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do. I really didn't.
It's a pretty serious thing. I mean,
It is.
he took advantage of your friendship by sucking you into this, right?
He did.
How did he convince you to go to Bellevue?
I was down with it. I mean, I was on shrooms. I felt great. And he just, let's go to Bellevue, let's go to Bellevue. I was like, bro, I don't want to. I mean, at first I didn't want to. And then I was on shrooms. He's like, bro, who cares? Let's just go. You'll be fine, this and that. I'll pay for everything. I was like, well, I mean, I guess. And we went. I didn't know what he did. And then when he told me to check the news later, I did. I saw that. I didn't really him after that.
That's
I mean-
why you're not best friends anymore.
Yes.
Out of all the reasons teenagers might fall out, this one is far more serious than most. Investigators also found a school connection through Sharon Rose Kelly's teenage brother, who was in the same class and friends with both Joseph Good and Quincy, which is how the alleged link to Sharon is believed to have formed. However, detectives stressed that her brother had no idea any crime was being planned and had no knowledge of Sharon contacting the two teens, making him uninvolved. Despite that, while he remains innocent, Quincy cannot fully distance himself from involvement in the case.
What about the money?
What money?
Did talk to you about getting paid?
About probably five grand just to help me.
Mhm. So you said somewhere between $4 and $6 right?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Because that's what you told your friends.
I did, yeah.
Who would you tell that you were going to get paid?
Just my close friends. But I didn't really.
Which friends did you tell? Obviously, I already know. I've seen the Snapchats.
Yeah, that's true. I can't remember directly right now, but I did tell people.
Okay. So did you get paid?
No.
What did say why you didn't get paid?
I didn't really ask him questions because I was scared.
Did he threaten you?
No, he did not threaten me. It's just I didn't really want to mess with him. Whatever he did, I didn't want part. I mean, I thought about it. I mean, yeah, at first I was freaking out, and then after I was like, well, I mean, if he said he was gonna give me some money, and I was like, well, I can help my parents with that because we're struggling on money, we're tight.
Yeah, but you also want a new car too.
Yeah.
So
That too.
you wanted some of the money to go down for a car.
And the rest for them to help them.
You've been selling some drugs lately. We've been watching you for a while. We know what you've been doing.
Yeah.
I could care less about the that you're selling.
Oh, I'm not selling.
I've got your Snapchats. I know you've been selling.
Oh no, not. Nope. Straight up with you guys.
You
I
were on it.
I'm being honest with you guys.
Did
Yeah.
you finally quit?
Huh?
Did you finally quit?
The what?
Did you quit?
Yeah.
Quit using it.
Quit using it?
Yeah. You said you wanted to impress a girl. You were able to quit on your own.
Huh?
You said you wanted to impress a girl because you quit on your own. Quit the.
Yeah.
Anyways.
A while ago.
Yeah. Anyway, but we've watched you get in and do some hand-to-hand deals with some people.
Mm-hmm.
Drive pretty fast. Right?
Yeah.
So if you look at this picture again, though, this is July 10th. This is 7 days later. So you said that you weren't down with it. At what point did you and have your falling out?
Wait, what do you mean?
You said that it took you a little while to realize that you weren't down with what he did.
Yeah. I realized that probably I started thinking about it the day I read this, and from there I didn't really want to talk to him. I didn't want to do anything. I was scared. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to tell my parents.
So some of the things you have told me already, I mean, let's be honest, those are wrong, and you know they were wrong, and a good person wouldn't necessarily do those. But a good person, like you're being right now, tells the truth and makes amends for what happened. Okay? I can guarantee you that there's more than just that's out there that needs to be held accountable, because two 16 and 17-year-old young men don't go out and say, hey, let's go randomly take somebody out.
What I've noticed about he's been hanging out with the wrong crew. I could tell you guys that. He's been hanging out with the wrong crew. I don't know why.
I said that at the beginning. He's like, yeah, with the gang, right?
Yeah.
Of all you guys. I mean, you're throwing the gang signs with all of them as well, right? So what are the gang signs that you guys are throwing?
Just the blood. I mean, pretty much, yeah.
So how do you make it?
What? Which one? That one?
I don't know. I've seen Snapchat videos of you guys doing.
I'll do the gang signs, but I'm not really into that. I do it because I want to act cool around other people. I mean, yeah, when I hang around, I start getting like he showed me all these and stuff, and I started doing them in pictures and videos just for the clout and stuff, you know.
Both Joseph Good and Quincy were seen flashing gang signs and wearing gang-affiliated colours, shaping early assumptions in the case. At the time, police had no idea Sharon Rose Kelly was allegedly behind the hit on Baron Lee. Because of the teen's behaviour, investigators initially believed the shooting was gang-related.
Let me back up. He offered you money to help him, right?
No, you just told me at the end about it.
He told you.
Told me at the end, like, do you want $5,000? When I pretty much gave me the option.
Okay.
And I said, yeah.
How much did he say he was getting?
I don't know. I didn't.
That's a standard question. Negotiating 101. You say, well, you give me $5. How much are you getting?
I mean, that's a lot of money. $5,000.
Yeah,
I just.
Well, how much does he getting?
What's
his cut?
Well, I think he said like probably 13.
His cut was 13. Yours was 5, so 18 total. Or was there another person in there that's getting a cut of that?
That I don't know. He just told me for me. Said it was just he's getting paid and I'm getting paid. That was it.
Okay.
So the question becomes, where did that money come from, right? Because
I haven't gotten any money.
But what I'm saying is, he didn't have that money to pay you, right? He's getting 13 from somebody, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what does that lead you to believe is happening here?
Someone told him to do it.
Right?
Yeah.
He's being paid. He's breaking you off a piece for being his driver, basically, right?
Yeah, I believe.
Okay. So the question is, where's that coming from?
That I don't know.
You don't have any idea who?
Mm-mm.
Did he ever talk to anybody else about it? He didn't have a conversation in front of you with anyone else?
No.
When he got back in the car, did he communicate with anyone?
No.
Say that it was done, or?
No.
Okay. When was the first time you guys talked about going to Bellevue to do this?
The night I was on shrooms.
Before you left?
Yes.
Okay. But he told you what you were going to do when you got there?
Probably on the way when I was just tripping. Because me and Jetta did do shrooms. I was at her place. And then gets home and he just starts talking. I'm just on his couch, just trying to enjoy my kindness.
And I get that you had smoked and used shrooms and that's going to have an effect on you. But you're straight enough to drive a car. And you just described in perfect detail the route that you took while you were down there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know your memory works.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the I was unsure things only go so far,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, at any point before you guys departed, did you talk about doing this?
No.
But on the way down there, he told you he was going down there to do this.
Yeah.
Show you the gun on the way down?
No.
Did he show you where he had it?
I wasn't paying attention to him.
You said he told you he was going to do it, so you knew he was going to shoot somebody.
Yeah, but I didn't know like where it was at. He didn't show me the gun or anything.
Did he tell you what the job was? Like what he had to do?
No. He just said that he was going to go and unclip a whole clip. That was it.
On somebody?
Just unclip the clip. That was it.
What did you take that to mean?
Oh, he's going to do something bad.
Like what? What does it mean to take a whole clip? Or
Catch someone. Shoot someone.
so you know
Yeah, but in my head I was just like, I thought I was just bluffing, honestly. Like, he didn't look like the type of person that would just do it. Because I've known when he was nice and not in anything.
When did you have the conversation with him about how you got into all this?
The night I was on shrooms.
No. I just said that if I had a buddy, I would have a conversation afterwards about, hey, what's going on? How'd this all go down? Or we get paid? I want to know the details because I'm sucked into it now.
Mm-hmm.
And then you agreed. It sounded like you had that conversation with. So I'm asking when you had that conversation with.
I did ask him when I was gonna get paid.
Okay, you didn't go into any details?
We didn't go into details.
I mean, because, let's face it, I mean, if we may be friends, but push comes to shove, he may push me out the boat and blame everything on me.
Well, that's probably what it's looking towards him. Probably doing that to me.
Yeah, so that's why I'm trying to get your side.
And I'm telling you guys straight up, I'm being honest, I'm being everything I am right now to be helpful to you guys right now. I do not know who he's connected with. I do not know who his big homies are.
Okay.
He told me I did it. It was up that I did it. I regret it. I shouldn't have done it just for money or anything, but I don't know who his connections are.
Sorry. I just want to make sure that you're getting everything out, because
And if you
at the end of the day, we have people, pointing fingers at certain people, and you're pointing fingers, it's going to be...
But who am I pointing fingers to? I mean, I'm telling you guys everything
No, I
you
know.
guys are asking, and I'm trying to be
I know.
honest. I'm
I
just
just want to
scared
make sure
because
that
I don't
everything...
want nothing going against me.
I understand.
Because honestly, I'm ratting out people, and
Yeah,
if anything goes out between me, a lot of people know me as an innocent kid, and as when they're on my bad side, they know how I am. But honestly, doing something like this, I wouldn't have the balls to pull a trigger on someone. I wouldn't. I don't know why I did this. I f***ed up. This is my mistake. I'm telling you guys everything, but I do not know his plugs. I do not know who he's...
Despite being shot 9 times, Baron Lee miraculously survived surgery with 3 bullets still lodged in his body, and even managed to stand long enough to take a photo for his wife, reassuring her he was alive. After learning this, Sharon Rose Kelly allegedly texted Joseph Good, saying he wouldn't be paid until the job was finished, meaning Quincy wouldn't receive payment either. At that point, however, the money was the least of their concerns, as the intended victim was still alive and ready to tell his story.
Did you read the article?
Yeah,
Yeah, did you see what happened to him?
it's sad.
What did the article say? I didn't.
It said something about shots fired and about how the dude's in the hospital and like tubes and stuff like that.
Say how many times he got hit?
Five times?
Like 9 times.
9 times?
Yeah. And he's got a family. He's got life.
He does. Right.
Yeah. Which is why we're here, right?
Yeah, I get that.
He deserves some justice.
He does.
And I appreciate that you acknowledge that. It speaks well of you that you acknowledge that, If you sat here and told me you didn't care, I'd be really worried about you as a human being. I see remorse. And that's why we appreciate you helping us out with this. You said you described it as ratting somebody out. It sounds like you got roped into it.
I did.
Unfairly, I mean, if you got drug into this when you were high, not necessarily on point mentally.
Yeah, it meant I wouldn't have.
You feel like took advantage of you here? So anything that you can remember, anything at all, smallest details might be important to us. Of course, the top of the list would be things like, where did those gloves go? Where did the gun go?
I don't know what he did.
I don't expect you to know everything.
If I knew everything, I'd be saying everything right now. But I'm being honest. I'm telling you guys what I know now. But with the stuff that he had, I don't know what he did with it. Or I don't know where he got his information. I don't know who told him to do it. That's the part I don't know.
He just said, I'll give you cash. So you were supposed to get you said $4,000 to $6,000 in cash. Mm-hmm. You were expecting to get paid, 2 nights later. You're like, I'm getting paid tonight. So when did that discussion go down? Because you must have set up a time, hey, this is when we're going to get paid.
Well, he just said that, he said to come over one of these days, and we might get paid. So I was like, okay, so I went. He said, well, not today. And I was like, why? And he's like, because just not today. And I was like, okay. And so we just hanged out and we smoked in his room and then I left.
All right. And you go back and And then the other days, or was it just that one day you went over to get paid and then you let it go?
I pretty much let it go after that day. And I figured if we're gonna get paid that day, we would get paid that day, you know? But no, it didn't happen, and time went by and I was just like, I ain't gonna bother. I'm just gonna try to just...
How many times did you ask him about it? Because, I mean, you like you
Probably
said, $5,000 could go a long ways for you and your family.
Yeah, I asked him probably like 3 times, minimum, that was it.
What was his response?
I don't know yet.
Did he give you any, like,
He didn't give me no detail, he just said, I don't know yet.
did
He said
push back on it, or like say, hey, back off?
Well, I told him, I was like, well, dude, I'm trying to help my parents out here. I'm trying to have cash, you know? He's like, well, I don't know. He just kept saying, I don't know. I'll let you know soon.
Tell him to check yourself or anything like that, or like try to put you in your place? And
No,
say,
he didn't.
yeah,
He just said what he said, and I was just like, okay. And then after that, I was just like, I'm just believing right now. And so I just stopped asking.
Did you ever discuss with him what happened to the person he shot?
No.
Do you know what happened to that person? Do you know if he lived or not?
Wasn't he on life support because of this?
Okay, so you never had a discussion with that, with about that?
No, I mean, I read this. It said, what, critical condition or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never really talked to him about, like, I never interacted him and asked him, like,
Okay.
who.
You never thought to follow up, figure out if the guy lived, or if he died, or if he's sitting still in the hospital through a breathing tube or a feeding tube?
I mean, I checked this again, and it said that he was in critical condition. That was it.
So you haven't checked back ever since then?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know what happened to this guy?
No.
So was it your belief that he was supposed to die? That's
My belief, like, he was gonna die on the spot?
Or did...
Or, like, what do you mean by that?
I guess what I'm getting at is, do you think was sent there to kill him, or rough him up, or shoot him, or was the end result that he was not supposed to survive?
I don't think he was supposed to survive. I believe so.
Does his dying or not dying have any bearing on getting paid?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about the money.
Sharon Rose Kelly was sentenced to just over 13 years in prison for hiring Joseph and Quincy to kill her ex-husband. At the end, Joseph Good was charged with attempted murder and unlawful possession of a firearm, and was sentenced to 152 months, which is just over 12 years behind bars. On the other end, Quincy was charged with first-degree assault and was sentenced to 8 years in a juvenile detention center.